Here we are, beginning of December, roughly, of 2020, and the gun panic is still in full swing. In my area of the world, there are still firearms available, mostly handguns, is what I'm seeing, semi-automatics and revolvers, although those are in lesser numbers. The long arms, as far as semi-automatic rifles, there's still a few around, but prices has went up, and they're becoming less common, of course. Shotguns are still available, and I've seen a little bit of price fluctuation on them here now, and their availability is a little bit less, but I'm still seeing them. And shotguns are kind of my point of this video. If you're looking to find another firearm and you're not looking to get a handgun, you're just not finding semi-automatic rifles or anything like that, and you're looking for something that could be used as a applicable self-defense firearm, check out the shotguns. Shotguns are the ammunition. Defense ammunition is a little bit hard to come by right now, but standard practice ammo, the field shot, 7.5 inch, 8 inch shot, or excuse me, number 7.5 or number 8 shot, the is still extremely available. You can buy tons of it, and it's still priced, you know, $5.99, $6.99 a box of 25. I haven't seen any price hikes on that. Still extremely affordable to buy and practice with. Again, the defensive ammo in my area, a little bit harder to find, but you can still find it. But the shotguns, typically they get overlooked because there's a couple stigmas around them. And I encourage people to check them out. The fact that they're slow to operate, yeah, it just depends on what your definition of slow is. A shotgun, a pump-action shotgun, can hold its own, especially if you got somebody that's trained behind it. As far as the misconceptions about muzzle blast and all that stuff, yeah, there's more muzzle blast to a shotgun, but a shotgun is very controllable, even by a smaller statured person. It just takes a little bit of technique and proper firearms training, and you'll have no problem. The effectiveness of the ammo, shotguns, you can have all kinds of ammo. In fact, that's one of the big plus positives of a shotgun, is the fact that you can use so many different types of ammo, and you can really tailor it to what your specific needs are. So there's not an issue there. You can use the standard field shot ammo for self-defense, but you're extremely limited in range. And you just have to understand, you know, the capabilities or lack of capabilities involved when you use stuff like bird shot and field shot and all that good stuff. So, in a pinch, it'll still work. It's certainly not the best. One thing that's shown, though, is during this time, you can still get shotguns. Even in this firearms craze and ammunition craze, you can still get 12 gauge, 20 gauge. You can still get 410, all that good stuff. It's still out there in good quality, at least in my area. The other thing about shotguns is if you already live in a restrictive state, you may be able to get shotguns a lot easier than other types of firearms. So don't discount those shotguns. These two right here, these are budget price shotguns. This is an Escort, and then this is a P320. It's a little Steven Savage P320 shotgun. And both of these are a good example of just basic, inexpensive pump-action shotguns. So there's still tons of Remingtons and Mossbergs, and there's more expensive Benellis and Berettas and all that good stuff out there. So it's really up to your taste. But I think the budget shotgun right here just kind of really shines. And you still see these things in pawn shops, just depending on what you're looking at. So don't overlook the shotguns in the gun panic right now. I know the focus is on the AR-15s and other semi-automatic rifles and a lot of the handguns and all that good stuff, but don't overlook these things. They're very, very capable firearms, extremely tough, very versatile. Yeah, you have to train a little bit with them, be a little bit more proactive than you would an AR-15, but that's fine. It doesn't take that long to get used to, and you'll be good to go. So just keep your eye out, and there's still some good deals out there too. In fact, there was one deal I saw at a local sporting goods store that if you bought a certain firearm, they would throw in a single shot 410 for free. And I was like, that is a cool deal. I kind of wish I had the money right now. I think it was a 1911. I think it was a 1911 from Rock Island Armory, if I'm not mistaken. And it was if you bought that, they'd throw in this inexpensive single shot 410 shotgun for free. I'm thinking, that's kind of a cool little deal. And the price was reasonable. It was like $450 or something like that, $500. I'm thinking, okay. And it was one of the fancier Rock Island Armory. It wasn't their base model, 1911. So if I would have had the money, I would honestly went for that. But there's still deals out there. Just look for them. And don't overlook these things. There's a lot of stereotypes around these things and misconceptions, but these are very, very well made, well designed self-defense weapons and hunting and outdoors firearms as well. So you want to use them for hunting or whatnot, or bird shooting, or trap and skeet. You know, there's all those configurations. So anyway, don't overlook them. If you're looking to round out your inventory, you haven't messed with a lot of shotguns, go ahead and get a couple. There's still plenty available, at least in my area. Tons of ammo still available, so you'll be good to go. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and stay safe.